are you calling ugly? Have you had a look at yourself recently? Sit yourselves down for the best treat of Christmas, Cinderella.
Join Wayne Sleep and take your front row seat at the Royal Opera House for Cinderella next Friday at 2:35. The Art of Performance this Christmas on BBC Two.
The Mel Brooks spoof Young Frankenstein begins in 5 minutes here on BBC One after the Weatherview from Darren, Bett.
Hello there, we're going to take a look at Europe first of all tonight, and it's been pouring down with rain in the eastern Mediterranean, in Turkey, Antalya, 167 millimetres of rain in just 24 hours, not far off the December average. The colder, more unsettled weather has reached this part of Europe, but pressure is beginning to rise, so the next few days, thankfully, it should be an awful lot quieter and drier. Different story, though, across northwest Europe. Remember last weekend we had storm-force winds in the Low Countries. A windy weekend on the way here for Holland, northern Germany, and indeed for Denmark. Not quite as bad as it was last weekend, but some gales or severe gales. One low pressure after another really pushing its way across northwestern parts of Europe, taking some wet and windy weather too in Scandinavia on Saturday. It's the next one coming in on Sunday that we may need to keep an eye on as far as the winds in the Low Countries are concerned. For skiing conditions, well, it's looking pretty good in Austria, Switzerland and France. Italy not quite so clever, especially over some of those lower resorts, but signs of some colder air and hopefully some snow by the end of this weekend. And it's certainly turning colder here during this weekend and continuing colder and unsettled in the run-up to a new year. Could well see a spell of heavy rain, though, during Saturday across southern parts of Britain. We certainly had a lot of that on Boxing Day. Cloud and rain, the order of the day for many of us. Still, at least it was mild for a time in Torquay. Paltry amount of sunshine there in Cleethorpes in northeast Lincolnshire, 24 minutes. And the wettest weather was there in the Cumbrian Fells. Shap Fell, raining all day, 84 millimetres of rain, over 3 inches of rain, not far off the monthly average already. Now that wetter weather due to this active cold front has crept away out into the North Sea, and it is beginning to turn much colder now, so the showers following on behind, especially across northern Britain, will be turning more wintry. And wrapped around that area of low pressure, we could well see a spell of rain and snow, particularly across northern parts of Scotland. So these are the sort of temperatures we're looking at towards the end of the night. We're close to freezing really from the North Midlands and northward, so icy patches could well be the order of the night. Very different to what we've seen over recent nights. Chilly start then for Saturday. Many places a mixture of sunshine and wintry showers. I think most of the showers coming in across the western side of Scotland. A few running in off the Irish Sea, but head further east where it's more sheltered. It'll be largely dry with some sunshine. A few showers running across southern parts of England. Those merging into some longer spells of rain which will creep their way eastwards through the course of the day. The wind strengthening through the channel as well. And some of that wetter weather just nudging into Chepstow for the big horse racing of Saturday, the Welsh National. You can see that live on BBC Two. At least here the temperatures aren't quite as bad, 8-9 degrees. It gets colder as you head further north despite the sunshine and those westerly winds blowing in. A few wintry showers into Glasgow for the football here. More sheltered parts such as Edinburgh may well stay dry. Similar story for our other SPL matches. That westerly wind then is bringing colder air, but colder still I think for Sunday as we get a north or northwesterly. It's going to bring most of the wintry showers around coast in the north and the west. Many inland areas dry